what happened. So yesterday, I always go live Saturday mornings, and I got up, got ready, got my coffee, went to go live on my scheduled live, and all of a sudden, I was about 5 minutes in, and it just everything went kaput. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it was probably my um what's it called? My other device I was using. I'm thinking it was my device. So, anyways, I didn't have time to restream it yesterday or restart. So, um, here I am, Sunday morning. So I am going to do this coffee and crochet episode. So thank you for being here. This is gonna be a rewatch only. So thank you for being here. Thank you. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you for sticking with me. And if you are a new subscriber or new person and you've never seen me before, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I will be live again on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. I'm in Idaho, so it's Mountain Standard Time. So whatever time that is for you, but you can always catch the recording as well. So, anyways, let's get started. So today I have a couple announcements, and I will explain what I will be showing you. So we have a new pattern. Sorry, I got something in my eyelash. Yeah, I had a little fuzzy. Um, that's the joys of working with fibers, right? So anyways, oh, and you'll notice my hair's down. So yeah, normally I have a big puffy bun and all that, but I just decided to wear my hair down today, and I'm wearing one of my old sweatshirts. So pay no attention. It's good. It's all good. Um, all right. So announcements. So most of you have already heard, but I'm going to announce it anyways. I did email Hirschner's personally. I got an email back saying it is confirmed. Big Twist will be at Hirschner's. They're not sure when. But it will be there, and they will let us know. The website for Big Twist will be up as soon as they get it all in. So, that is a confirmed thing for Big Twist, so that's awesome. Also, a reminder, swayswag.etsy.com, my website. If you would like to go and check out all the ready to ship items I have in stock, you're welcome to. All orders of $35. Sorry, I'm trying to get my hair off. There we go. All orders of $35 or more get free shipping. So definitely take advantage of that. Shipping did go up again this year, so it definitely saves you money. And it brings us into what we'll be making today. So I am going to be making the Jasmine keychain and lanyard. This is by Nordic Yarn Art. It's Macalani at Nordic Yarn Art on Instagram. I just happened upon this. I thought it was a beautiful stitch and started kind of looking around at what she does. And so this Jasmine stitch she has made into all kinds of things. But today we are going to be making a keychain. So I'm gonna be showing you how to make this stitch. Yeah. I thought that was just a beautiful stitch. I have done it. I tried it in a variegated with a 6mm. It works even with that, but so variegated, yeah, is with a baby sport, and I thought that was really, really pretty. So that's what I'm going to be using today to show you how to do this. This one is with Knit Pals Cotton to the Core, and this is a DK weight. So speaking of weight, so I got this little handy gadget and in my Happy Mail one day. Have you seen these? So what this is, I don't know why my camera's flipped. Oh well, anyways. Okay, so I got this from rebelstitchers.com. Just a little shout out to them, I guess. I didn't really plan on that, but that's all right. So with this yarn, right? So like for instance, I didn't know what this yarn was. I put it in a like a cake form, and I lost the tag off of it a long time ago. And so I was like, I don't remember what this is. So anyways, what you do is you start at the top and you wrap it, and you just wrap it so it's like, single file. And you count the wraps, right? Till it gets to the other side. So we're one, well, I'll wrap it and then we'll count it. Yeah. And I'm just making sure I'm not going over, like overlapping, All right, let's see. Just make sure that they're together though. Okay. And then 11, and I actually have a gap here, so I have to push them all over because, yeah, you don't want a gap. Okay, so there we go. So then you wrap it so there's no gaps, no gapping. There we go. And you count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then on down here, you go to 12 wraps per inch, right? And this tells me it's a sport yarn. And I do remember that now. It was a baby sport is what it was called. Don't remember who it was by. Don't know who makes baby sport yarn. Like I said, I lost the little sleeve that goes on around it a long time ago. But that's okay. That's all right. So, all right. So we've got baby sport yarn. I'm going to try it with that. You can also use a DK weight yarn or whatever. But I am using this baby sport yarn, and I am also using a 2.5 millimeter hook. So it is little. It is very little. And you start just with a slip stitch. So if you are a crocheter, you know how to do a slip stitch, I'm sure. All right, and you chain 1. I chain 2 because I have a hard time getting back into the first one, into that stitch if I just do the 1. So I chain 2. I think on her tutorials she just chains 1. I just have the hardest time with that. So I chain 2. So you yarn over and you go through that first stitch, pull up a loop, and pull it up, kind of fairly big. Yarn over again and go back into that stitch, pull up another loop. Okay. And then you want to grab a hold of that working yarn, pinch it with your fingers as you pull through. You yarn over and pull through all those loops on the hook. And I still have that pinched. Okay, then you want to go back through that little pinched part. So right there, little pinched part is I'm going back through and pulling up a loop, and I'm going to do a single crochet through that and chain 1. Okay, so we just made a little bean. See that little bean? Okay. So then I'm not turning, I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to yarn over and go back through the single crochet we put on top and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go back through that again, pull up a loop. You want to grab a hold of that working yarn, pinch it with your fingers as you pull through the loops, and then single crochet through that pinched loop that you made. Single crochet and then chain 1. We just made 2. So we have 2 little beans on our hook. Yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop. Okay, pinch it, go through, all of them on the hook, single crochet through that pinched loop, and chain 1. There's 3. So you want to keep doing that until you get 26. So I'm going to just keep going. Pinch, pull through. And that pinching is actually very important. I didn't understand it at first, like why it was so important, but once you get going, you understand why it's so important. So make sure you pinch that working yarn before you pull it through so that you have a little loop to put it to single crochet afterwards into. And I am going to be, so in the description, there is the tutorial, full free tutorial on there. And it's actually from Macalani. 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 Sorry. I listened and re-listened to her saying her own name so that I could say it right, and I keep saying it wrong every time. I am so sorry, Nordic Yarn Art. I am so sorry. Anyways, thank you, by the way, for a wonderful tutorial and a wonderful stitch. I love the jasmine stitch. It's beautiful. So, anyways, I would like to make more things with the jasmine stitch as time goes on. So, I am in the process of making oops, I forgot to pinch. Let me go back out. Go back through all my loops here before I lose them. Keychain, the jasmine stitch keychain. So that's what it looks like. I just think that is gorgeous. This is the jasmine stitch. And in the description, you will find the whole tutorial. Of course, I'm left-handed, so, you know, this is left-handed 101. No, I'm just kidding. I am not actually doing a tutorial. I'm just showing how I'm doing it, and I have posted the tutorial in the description. So feel free to go watch the tutorial and make this beautiful keychain or lanyard. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We have 7. I definitely have had to do a few before I got the hang of, really got the hang of it, but I absolutely love this. It's so beautiful. So anyways, so you make 26 of these little beans, and then after I get all 26 made, then I can show you how to make the rest. So that's the only thing about doing a live is you have to go through the whole thing, right? So, and I'm just like, oh boy, like this is, yeah, it's tough to get like a whole, like an hour, or a project done in an hour unless you are used to it. So yeah, I had to do a lot of them to be able to do this. And I timed myself so I can actually do it. So bear with me here. Hopefully you're making it along with me. She does have a ad-free written pattern on Etsy that you can get, or on Ravelry as well. So those I will put also down in the description. I just couldn't grab everything before I went live, so it's kind of tough. But that all will be in here so that you can grab it. Oh yeah, and oh hey, sorry. Miss Dora went back to live with my mom, so she is very happy and content back with my mom. My mom got a different place to live. She found a room to rent, and at a place where she feels safe and feels, good about. So I'm very happy for her. I'm very happy for Dora to be back with Mom. She definitely needed her, and my mom definitely needs Dora. So I'm so happy that they're back together. All right, so then let's see. I got to count here, but I know I'm not close yet. I got to do 26 of these babies. I'm probably at a dozen, maybe, if I'm lucky. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I'm further along than I thought. 18. Okay, so we're at 18. So I am currently making the jasmine stitch. So the first thing that you do is these little beans, right? Oh, let me turn it. Sorry. So you can see the beans. There we go. So I'm making all these little beans. You make 26 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, we're at 19. We need 26. So I'm yarning over, going through the single crochet I made before, yarning over again, going back through that same stitch. I pinch the working yarn and pull it through as I'm pinching it, pull it through all the loops on the hook, go back through that pinched loop that I made, and I single crochet, and then I chain one. Okay, so there's 20. So let's make 6 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, there we go. 4, 2 more. Whoa, whoa. 5, and last one. 6. Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so you got 26. So then we're going to do that again. We're going to make another bean, but this is going to be sitting on top, and it'll go there in just a minute. I will show you. Okay, so we made another one. Now we're going to go back through, and we're going to pull up a loop in that same stitch, or that single crochet that we just did. Do another one. Do 2 like you're going to do the bean. But you don't pinch it this time. You just go into this next one. So you go down to the next one and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you yarn over and you go into this next one, the third one. And you pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop. Okay, and you should have 4 from this one, 4 from this one, and 5 from this one. So 5, 9, 13. Okay, now you pinch the yarn. This is the tricky part. Pinch the yarn and pull through all of those loops. It gets a little tricky. You have to kind of just work it with your whole hand. Okay. Uh-oh. Guess what I did? I dropped it. Okay. So let me try that again. So sorry. Okay. So 2 loops on that one. 2 loops. And 2 loops. Whoops. 1 and 2. Okay. Pinch it, and then you're going to want to grab the yarn and pull, like kind of put your hook facing down so you can pull through and not get the wrong, there we go, get the wrong loops. And then you want to go back through that little pinched part and pull up a loop and do a single crochet. Okay, and then chain 1. Kind of confusing at first, but she teaches so wonderfully on the tutorials, so I'll let her really teach you. But then you go back through that single crochet you just made, and you pull up a loop. You pull up 2 loops. Then you go back through this one, this next one here, and you pull up 2 loops. Go back through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then you go through this 3rd one and you pull up a loop twice. Okay, so you should have 13 loops on your hook. Pinch it and then pull through all 13. Go back through that pinched loop that you made, single crochet and chain 1. Okay, you do that all the way across, and then I will show you how to finish it. What am I doing? Okay, second loop. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Single crochet and chain 1. So as you can see, it's starting to form like half a star, right? It's missing the top part of the star, but there's like the middle and a branch, a branch, a branch, and a branch coming down, right? Now we need to finish the top of the star on the second, for the second, what's it called? Second row. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Thank you, brain, for figuring that out. Golly. All right, and let me just keep going. When I first made this, I was like, what? And man, my fingers hurt the first time I made this because of all the little, holding all the little stitches and or little yarn and a little hook. But I got the hang of it, and boy, I sure fell in love with this stitch. It was a beautiful stitch. All right. That one did not go well. Let me try that again. And don't be afraid to frog a little bit and redo, because, that's how we learn. So, all right, now I can go back through. It just wasn't looking right, so I thought, well, I'll redo. I'm used to working with thicker yarn and a bigger stitch, or a bigger hook, so this took some getting used to with the smaller. All right, pinch and pull through, single crochet, and chain 1. So how's everybody's week? Mine was good. Like I said, yesterday we got to move my mom. So you guys got an update about yesterday. Most of the time, like Saturday to Saturday, you have to wait till next Saturday to hear how my Saturday went, but in this case, you get to hear about it now. No, we got her moved, and she's happy where she's at now, and she gets to have Miss Dora. So Dora was very happy. She was so excited to see her mama, and very excited that she got to stay with her. So she was just like, "Oh, yes." I guess last night she just curled right up in her arms and was like, "Oh, I am home." So I'm so happy for that. I really am. I'm so happy. But boy, I miss her. And so does Dozer. Dozer's been looking for her. And yep, he is now down where her bed used to be. We made him a little bed. And he is down underneath my chair now. So, pretty cute. Before Miss Dora came, he did not sleep there. He didn't have any desire to sleep there. So I think that's kind of cute that she just all of a sudden one day, like, dragged all of her blankets around and she drug them underneath my chair. And I was like, okay, and laid down. And that's where she stayed. So I was like, okay, that's where you want to be. I can deal with that. So I let her stay there. And now he is there. So it's pretty cute. And Molly's happy that her bully is gone. Molly is my cat. And Dora does not like cats. I have 10 cats, you guys. So, I mean, I only have one indoor cat. The rest are all outdoor, barn cats, mousers, whatever, what have you. But she does not like cats, and she did not like my cat Molly. And she would bully Molly. So Molly's very happy that her bully is gone, but I kind of miss her. I miss her. She was a sweetheart, and I loved having Miss Dora. I had her full time for 9 months. That's a long time to, care for her, and then all of a sudden she's gone. And it's bittersweet. It really is. It's bittersweet. I'm so happy that she gets to be back. I'm so happy that they're together again because like she definitely needed my mom. My mom definitely needs her. Um, but I miss her. So that's all right though. I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out. So, but I had a good week. I got to spend her birthday with her, which was awesome because Dora and Dozer both are the dogs were born on my birthday. They were born on my 38th birthday 8 years ago. And so my birthday was last Sunday and that was their birthday. So I did get to spend it with her and I was so happy for that. That was awesome. We really had um a good birthday and we partied on Saturday as well as Sunday. So that was amazing. So we had fun. We had a we had great birthday and they got lots of treats and they had belly aches. They ate so many treats. So they got treats for their birthday. I got treats for my birthday. But yeah, we had a great birthday and then this week has just been busy, 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 you know. You know how it is. We're still trying to get all moved into our new trailer and all the while still working, still doing what we need to do on the ranch and as well as for my businesses. And so, yeah, there you go. You know what? I did not do that one right. I missed one. Oh, no, I didn't. Shoot. I thought I missed one. It looked like I missed one, but I guess I didn't. Oh, well, that's all right. Two. One, two. Oh, joys. Two. There we go. Yeah, it looked like I missed it, but I think I missed a stitch in there is what I did. So we got it. We fixed it. Whoops. And prayers to my sweet Lindy, my friend Lindy. Um, you're in my prayers, honey. She's had some family things happen. So, be praying for Miss Lindy, please, and her family. Oh, goodness, I tell you, it's hard times. But we can lift them up in prayer, right? It's one nice thing about having friends is, you also have prayer warriors on your side, and there's power in prayer. Anyways, so yeah. So we love you, Miss Lindy. um, I've shared a lot of things on my story this morning. So if you haven't seen them yet, make sure to check out my Instagram stories, my Facebook stories, and my threads. I am on all three platforms, and I will be sharing some reels and stuff on here as well here today, later on today. And today is also Sunday Stitchers Day. We love Sunday Stitchers Day. So Sunday Stitchers is a crochet knitting club that I started almost 2 years ago. This August will be 2 years. That's so crazy to me that it's been that long. But we are right in the middle of listening to a knitting mystery series. It's 14 books, and we are in the middle of book 8 right now. We listen to 2 chapters a week, and as we get together. What did I do? I forgot to pinch it. I got to go back through all these loops. um Anyways, and so we meet on Sundays and on Zoom, and we crochet or knit together, and we listen to 2 chapters, and then we discuss the book and discuss patterns and what have you. It's a huge sisterhood. We just have a great time together and enjoy each other's company and listen to the books. So it's fun. And we only get together for like 2 hours. Whoops, I did drop a loop. Dang it. All right, let me redo this. Um, and then during the week we have what we call the Hangouts room, and that's also part of the Sunday Stitchers Club. With the Hangouts room, we can get on there. It's also in Zoom, through Zoom, and we can get on and just kind of chill out and talk about things. And if something's happening, we can discuss it with each other in our lives. That's kind of more of the informal hangout, right? Sunday's more of the formal meeting of the club, and then hangouts is more of the informal where we get to know each other on a personal level and just hang out and have fun. And so that is the Sunday Stitchers Club, and it is $10 a month, or 25 if you pay for 3 months in advance, which is considered the full session. Each session is a block of 10 to 12 weeks, depending on how long the book is. But each session is basically one book. So we're on session 8, and session 9 begins on June 22nd. So we still have the whole month of May and the first week of June. And then we are going to be meeting all of our new Sunday Stitchers the second week of June. Um, and then we are breaking for Father's Day. And then we will begin the 9th session. I cannot believe we're going to be starting that. Wow, that's crazy. But that is the Sunday Stitchers Club. And it is a lot of fun. So if you are interested, you can DM me about it for more information, or you can just simply go to the website. The link is in my Linktree bio. It is also linked into the description here. Just scroll down until you see the Sunday Stitchers Club link, and you can click on that and get more information, and that's where you can also sign up. So, um, so today is our weekly meeting. And so I do have to watch the time closely because, like I said, I am recording this on Sunday morning instead of Saturday, live like I usually do. Unfortunately, this is, yeah, had technical difficulties yesterday. So, but again, if you are watching this and you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We want to make sure that you get recognized, so make sure to say hi in the down in the chat, and I will be able to say hi back to you and possibly give you a follow back. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you for coming back. And so right now we are making the Jasmine Stitch keychain, and this is a beautiful stitch by Nordic Yarn Art on Instagram, and her name is Makalani. I'm so sorry. I know I get it wrong every time I do it, and I'm like, why? Why do I do that? I don't know. So I do apologize. I'm horrible with names. I shouldn't even try names, really. But I do, unfortunately. Okay. Oh my. Come on. There we go. I'm almost to the end. And then I can show you the second row. And we'll get this all finished up. So this is what it's looking like. You can't really see the star yet. But this is what it will look like when it's all done. Look at that beautiful star in there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's called the jasmine. So that's a jasmine flower. Isn't that beautiful? I just think that's gorgeous. And this is what it looks like all done. I already made one with the keychain. I don't have another one of these. I actually have to go and buy some tomorrow. I'm like, oh no, I am out. So this was my last one, but I can at least show you, what I'm doing, and chat along with, with it. So that's what I'm doing. Of course, I'm doing this left-handed. For some reason, my screen did not flip. I do apologize. Usually my screen is unmirrored, and it must have gotten mirrored again. Went back to being mirrored. So I have to find that and change that setting again. So I do apologize. I am left-handed. The tutorial is done up with a right-handed, but if you are left-handed, you can listen. And that's how I actually learned, is I just listen for what she says for stitching, for the stitches, and I just apply the stitches. So I don't necessarily, I mean, I watch how she does it, but more I listen. I use my ears more than I use my eyes on a right-handed tutorial. So just a little tip for those left-handers out there. I actually have, if I watch a tutorial on something, it's usually a right-handed tutorial. And that's all I do, is I just watch it, and then I listen. I listen to what she has to say, or what they have to say. Sorry, I didn't mean to genderize that, but because I know that there are male crocheters out there, and I do listen to them as well for different tutorials and things. So I do apologize for that. Oh, anyways, this week it is the beginning of May, so I always push real hard the beginning of the month, because that kind of determines how my month is gonna go. Um, and so I push real hard the beginning of the month and get that momentum going, or keep that momentum going, I should say, from, the month previous. And so this week I will be doing a pop-up live, probably Wednesday or Thursday-ish. Um, and then, of course, I'll be over on TikTok doing a couple different lives. I have two different accounts over there that I go live on. One is Sway Briggs account. That's Sway Girl. And that one I make, or I have my yarn store. So I am an ambassador for Knit Pal Yarns, and I just absolutely love Knit Pal Yarn. So check out my cyber yarn store. The link is in the description. And then I also go live over on my business account, which is Sway's Swag Lefty Crochet. And we have a good time. So we make all kinds of fun things. And there's times where I just work on projects and we just chit chat. And um, so yeah, we have a good time over there. So if you're over on TikTok, make sure to find my accounts and give me a follow and over there. So, oops, chain one. There we go. I'm like, whoops, wait, don't go into the next one. um, I'm almost to the end. Woohoo! And then I'll show you how to do the second row. And I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Oh, all of my crochet patterns right now are 30% off over on Etsy, my Etsy shop. So swayswag.etsy.com. All my patterns are 30% off right now, all my crochet patterns. So check those out and definitely grab your favorite patterns from me. They're all pretty cheap. I try to keep my prices, pretty affordable for everything. Uh, that includes my handmade items that are ready to ship. So I try to keep my prices affordable, and I run sales periodically. So yeah, so right now my sale is on my crochet patterns. You get 30% off. So definitely check it out. The link is in my bio too if you need that. I mean, in my description. In the description. Just hit the shop with Sway link. It'll take you right to my Etsy shop. Alright, so I am on the last one, I believe. Yes, I am. Okay. Alright, and then I am going right through this first one that I originally did. So this is the very last one. I'm going through the very first original one. Right there. And you pinch it, pull through, do your single crochet like normal, and then chain one. Single crochet and chain one, and then turn your work. So this is my work. It's my first row. Okay, and now we are going to, wait, what am I doing? Yes, chain one, and then turn, and then you do the same thing that you did on the first row. So you do the bean stitch first and do one on that first one. Then you do it on top of where you do the single crochet. You go in twice, go in through that first stitch again, and then go through this next stitch. So you have the 13 on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You pinch it, you pull it through, and you single crochet and chain 1. So the first thing you do when you turn is you do the bean, then you on top of that bean is where you make that first stitch. So then you just keep going like you did the last row, where you go on top, down on the in the next stitch, and then you go over to the very last, to the third, and pinch it, pull through. Well, don't slide out of there or else you're gonna have to redo. There we go. Let's try it again. This is why I will not do the tutorial in left-handed for it, because I'm horrible at tutorials and stuff. I slide out of stitches all the time. I am not the greatest. So, and I never have claimed to be. So there you go. There's a full one done right there. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. So we're going to do all the rest down to the very end. And that will make up the jasmine stitch. Or the jasmine stitch keychain, I should say. I just am out of keychains. I thought I had another one, and I'm like, oh no, I am out. But I have one done, and I will show you again before we end. And you can make your own with the link in the description. You can get on and listen or watch her tutorial. You can also get the Etsy written ads free pattern, or you can go on to Ravelry and buy the pattern from her on there. And all of that will be linked in the description below. So make sure to check it out. All right, and we're moving right along. Almost done. I told you though, it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, it really is easy, and you just fly through it. So when you first start out, it's of course going to be a little different. It's just like starting any other new stitch. You just have to learn the stitch first, and then you just keep going with it, and you get your you find your rhythm, right? You find your vibe with it. So we have all these little flies. Get off me, fly. We have all these baby flies, and I'm like, okay, time to dang it, fly, you made me drop my stitch. All right, did I grab them all? Yes, I did. I dropped the pinch is what I did. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we have all these little flies, and I'm like, oh, get them before they grow up to be big flies, right? So that's what we're trying to do. We are in the process of trying to get all the flies gone out of here. I live on a ranch with horses, so we have horse flies as well, and boy, they hurt when they bite. Have you ever been bit by a horsefly? They hurt. So, we definitely try to do fly maintenance around here because, yeah, we get flies really bad. We've lived on the ranch here for almost 7 years. This summer will be our 7th year. And our first year here, we had no idea how how all the bugs are on the ranch. Yeah, we get box elders horribly bad. We get spiders, we get flies. We oh man, I'll tell you. We have rattlesnakes here. Our dog Tallulah got bit by a rattlesnake a couple years ago, or maybe a few years ago. I think it was 3 years ago now. Luckily she lived and she's okay. Um, but yeah, so there we have all kinds of things. So gotta just be alert, be aware, and be active on making sure that we have the fly traps around and we have wasps. We get wasps and hornets. So we keep spray and all that. And so, anyways, it's got to be vigilant when you're out here. Everything's looking to bite or um, eat you. So just got to stay vigilant when you're out in the wilderness. That's part of it. So, two, one, two, one, two. There we go. Urge, pinch. Oh my gosh, come on. Pinch. There we go. Sometimes my body just does not want to cooperate. There. Anyways, I'm so glad that you spent this time with me today. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties yesterday that we had. But I am committed to coffee and crochet with Sway, and I told you yesterday in my post that I would post at a later time. So I hope that you enjoyed this today. I'm sorry that I'm not the greatest at the tutorials, but um, like I said, I am trying to be fair and at least post the tutorials so that you can actually do it yourself. And so I hope that you actually do get to. If you do, please send me a picture of what you make so that I can see it. And I might even feature you in one of my stories on one of my platforms. So I do try to feature different artists and different items, and I try to be fair about pattern makers because I know how it is. I am a pattern designer. I know how tough it is sometimes and how people can just buy your stuff and then they claim it to be their own, and I've had that happen a few times and it gets frustrating. So I try really hard to be fair with pattern designers and give credit where credit is due. And I absolutely love the Jasmine Stitch. So thank you so much, Nordic Yarn Art, for making the tutorials and for putting them out for a free tutorial. That's even nicer. So I appreciate you so much. And I just dropped my stitch again. So let me go back through. I just have to make sure I get all the loops on my hook before I pull it out. There we go. Did I make it? Did I do it? I did. Woohoo. Okay. If you miss a loop, then it's okay. You just start over with that stitch. So there we go. Okay. 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. I am almost done. I don't know if I'm going to get it done within the hour that we have allotted here. We have about 5 more minutes. But I do have one finished that I can show you. And you can, of course, make your own because in the description is the link. And I just did it again. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry, but I don't know why I'm trying to hurry because I can always show you the... I can show you the finished one. I've made quite a few now. Pull that one out. Pinch that and then go back through. There we go. I dropped the pinch is what I did, and that pinch is that pinched loop is very important because you want to single crochet through it. There we go, and then chain one to secure it. But this is what it's looking like. There it is. Isn't that gorgeous? I just absolutely think that is gorgeous. Come on, focus in. There we go. And then when you get it all done with, you can either, just do it to where it's like this, or you can put a little twist in it. So when you're sewing it, you put a little twist and it becomes, a little wristlet. You can do it either way. However, I chose to do it flat, so it lays flat. But I could have put a little twist in there. And you just do it before you sew it together, so there's a little twist in it. It doesn't lay quite flat. Let me show you with this. So you would, so I did this and I sewed it, right? Or you can, let me show you. There we go. You can twist it so it becomes kind of like that, and then you sew it, and it'll always have that little twist in there, that little bend. So it won't lay completely flat, but if you are, doing a lanyard or whatever, that would work really well, around your neck for a lanyard if you do the twist in there. So, but this is what we have. So thank you so much for spending this time with me today. So this is, and then I just attached the, this with a sewing needle. I just sewed through both ends and made sure to sew through the loop on here as well. So, and it became a keychain. Woohoo! You can get these, you can find these at your local craft stores, or you can find them online at Amazon, or wherever you shop online. So you can usually find the keychains in all the different craft stores or whatever. So anyways, I've got the Jasmine Stitch keychain and lanyard posted in the description. You can make your own. And thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate you so much. I will be live again on Saturday. It's going to be the day before Mother's Day, on Saturday, the 10th, and May 10th, and that'll be for episode 28. So this is episode 27 of Coffee and Crochet with Sway. I do have a little bit of my coffee left. My husband's like, "You're drinking it out of a straw?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's easier." But it is warm coffee. It's still warm. I love it, and it's almost gone. But thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to sit here and finish this and then go and start my Sunday Stitchers Club meeting. So at least we got through today, and I hope next week there won't be any technical difficulties. Hold on, buddy. Let me just finish this last stitch. Oh, this stitch. Hold on. So this is Dozer. This is my little dog that I was talking about. We share the same birthday. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to have to finish it later. You made me drop it. Anyways, this is my little Dozer. This is my little bud. Huh. We have the same birthday. So we celebrated last weekend. If you haven't watched that one yet, go ahead and give that a watch. That is posted in the description, or in my playlist of my Coffee and Crochet episodes, and that would be episode 26. So if you haven't given that one a watch, go ahead and watch that one after you're done here. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful week. We wish you peace, love, and crochet in your life, and we will see you next Saturday for episode 28. Have a great one. Bye.